Hey guys, it's Joe from Mattress Clarity. Today I'm going to be going over the new Purple 4 mattress. Going to be showing you lots of cool stuff, giving you lots of great information today. By the end of the video, you're going to know if this is the right fit for you, so stay tuned. We're going to give a quick overview here, but before we do that, if you want a personal recommendation or you just have any specific questions you want me to answer, definitely just leave a comment below. So you might be wondering what is different about the new Purple mattress as compared to the old one. Basically the difference is how much of that gel layer you get. You got the Purple 2, Purple 3, Purple 4, that corresponds to how much gel you get. And then the use of springs in the support system instead of foam. So I was excited to jump in, give it a try and see how it compared to the old mattress. We're going to go over the construction of this mattress here. At the very bottom we have a foundational foam that the coils can rest on. You can't see it here because there's a polyfoam outer shell that kind of reinforces the edge for edge support, but there's 7.5 inches of individually wrapped coils. It's a very durable material. It's great for motion isolation, airflow, and contouring as well. It's a highly supportive material as well. And then we have a quick transition foam. And then we get to the heart of the mattress, which is 4 inches of this gel material. It's called a hyperelastic polymer. The way it works is it is supportive until you put enough pressure onto it, and all of a sudden the gel collapses. So there's a grid network. You can see that there's a lot of space. So there's a lot of room for airflow. This is why this is one of the best options for hot sleepers. Very durable material as well. It's not going to sag like foam does. And with 4 inches, this Purple 4, you're going to have sort of a weightless feeling. For me, I didn't feel any pressure on my side. So having those 4 inches is what gives you that weightless feeling, and it's better for side sleepers in my opinion, and for heavier people who might push down further into the mattress. So overall, you have the coils for support, durability, motion isolation, and contouring, and the gel material is very good for pressure relief, airflow as well, and it is supportive where you don't reach that pressure threshold. So the difference between the 4, 3, and 2 is just how much gel you get. In this case, you get 4 inches, the 3 you get 3, the 2 you get 2. So overall, that's the construction. The main points are pretty good motion isolation, airflow, very good pressure relief, and durability as well. We're going to talk about the firmness and the feel. Firmness-wise, you've got 4 inches of that gel material. It's definitely softer than average. I don't know if you can see, but I can push my hand in pretty far there. And when you're sleeping on your side, you kind of get this weightless feeling. It's certainly softer than average. I think it's about a 5.5 out of 10. Other things to note, the way this gel works is it's supportive until you apply enough pressure and then the gel collapses. So it's supposed to be pressure relieving and supportive at the same time, and I think that is true. The other thing to note is it's immediately responsive. So if I move my hand away, the gel just kind of snaps back immediately. So you will never feel like you get stuck, and it's easy to kind of move around in the mattress. So it's unique in that regard as well. I'm going to talk through how I feel in different sleeping positions. So when I lie down on my back, it's definitely a super comfortable, it's kind of a squishy feeling, definitely a unique feel for sure. While it feels very comfortable, I feel like if you're a back or stomach sleeper, you'd probably be better served with the Purple 2 or Purple 3. I don't think you need that extra gel. But when you go onto your side, this is where I think it's most beneficial for side sleepers. With 4 inches of gel, you get this weightless feeling, really no pressure at all on your shoulders. It's quite nice, definitely one of the most comfortable mattresses I've ever slept on. So it's really, really great for side sleepers. Switching onto my stomach now, sort of had the same feelings that I have with back sleepers. I feel like you just have a little bit too much of that gel material where it's just a little bit too soft, and you'd probably be better off with the Purple 2 or the Purple 3 in my opinion.
Hey guys, this is Martin here to offer a different perspective about height and body. I'm about 6'7", 230, so I had a different experience probably than Joe did. This had a really, really nice feel for me, firmness of about 5. I'm a side sleeper, so when I was sleeping on it, it gave me some really, really nice support, but I felt no pressure on my shoulder, on my hips, or my knees. I really just was kind of floating there. One of the better sleeps I've had, especially for my size.
So I want to give you a visual representation of where you might feel pressure when you're lying down on this mattress. So we have a pressure map here. If you see anything on the screen that's bright red or yellow, that's where pressure would be. Blue or green is where there's very little to no pressure. So I'm going to jump on my back, side, and then stomach to give you this visual representation. I'm going to show off the motion isolation here, which is important if you sleep with a partner and don't want to be disturbed when they move around. I'm going to move my hands pretty close to this cup. And you can see it has a little bit of a sideways movement, but it's not really being that disturbed. So overall, I would say it's pretty good. Talk about edge support now, which is important if you sleep with a partner or just want to utilize the full surface area of the bed. In this case, they have a polyfoam kind of outer shell to reinforce the edge. So if I want to tie my shoes, I can do so. I feel like the edge support here is pretty good. If I lie down very close to the bed, I don't feel like I'm going to be thrown off the bed. So overall, I would say it's above average edge support. I think it's pretty good. So if you're looking at the new purple mattress, you might be wondering, should I get the 2, should I get the 3, or the 4? So I wanted to just give some commentary on that. I think if you're a stomach or back sleeper, you probably want the 2. If you're a combo sleeper, maybe the 3. If you just sleep on your side, or if you're a bit heavier, then the 4 might be best for you. It is a pretty big price jump to go from the 2 to the 3 to the 4. So if you're just a side sleeper, maybe not that heavy, I think the 3 would probably be just fine. But that's kind of my thoughts overall on the topic. Go over some of the pros of this mattress. Number 1 is just overall comfort. Certainly one of the most comfortable mattresses I've ever slept on. You got 4 inches of that gel material. You really don't feel any pressure on your side. So if you're a side sleeper, you just want a really comfortable experience, this is definitely a really good match for you. Number 2 is durability. This might be one of the most durable mattresses out there. The gel material is not really going to sag at all, and using pocketed coils instead of foam in the support layer, when you add those 2 together, it's going to be a very durable mattress. So while it does cost a lot more, if you're viewing this as a long-term investment, the value is really there. Number 3, they say temperature neutrality. It isn't that it sleeps cool, it's just that there's so much airflow in between the grid and just with the pocketed coils that you're not going to sleep hot. So if that's an issue for you, this is definitely a good choice. We'll go over some potential cons. As you go from the purple 2 to the purple 3, you get an extra inch of that gel material, but it's a pretty big, pretty sizable price jump. And as you go from the 3 to the 4, similarly, it's a very sizable price jump. So that's just kind of something to note. The other thing is this is a unique feel. It's going to be sort of unlike any other mattress you've ever tried. I think most people are really going to like it, but it could take some time to get adjusted to. And I just want to warn you that it's going to be unlike basically anything else you've ever tried. And then if we're looking at the purple 4 specifically, I think this is more appropriate for side sleepers. So if you're a stomach or back sleeper, I think you would probably want to go with the purple 2 or purple 3. So that's something to note as well. All right, so just to wrap up, I think there's a ton of things to really like about this mattress. It's going to be one of the most durable mattresses out there. So if you're viewing your purchase as a long-term investment, it's going to be a really good option for you. And number 1 is just the comfort. If there's really no pressure that you feel on your shoulders or hips. So if you're looking for just something very comfortable, this is going to be a great match for you. Again, I think it's more appropriate for side sleepers versus stomach or back sleepers. Look at the purple 2 or purple 3 if you're a stomach or back sleeper. And then temperature neutrality. A lot of people ask me about sleeping hot. That's not going to be the case here, so it's a great option there as well. So overall, it's going to be a great match for the right person. If you're just getting started on your search, we have a full list of our reviews. Just Google Mattress Clarity Reviews. It'll be the first result. And certainly let me know if you have any questions.